Guys, this past week has been absolutely insane. To put things into perspective, this is my 10th and final video of E3 2019. Think about that for a second. I produced 10 videos while at E3 to try and bring you guys the most comprehensive coverage of all things Nintendo. That is just absolutely insane to me. Regardless, now that I've actually had some time to breathe and just chill out a bit, I want to share with you guys my thoughts on some upcoming Nintendo Switch games that I actually got to play pretty extensively. So get hyped and get excited! What is up, my friends? It's Ray back here again in the studio on the East Coast, and today we're going to be talking about some incredible games coming this year for the Nintendo Switch that I actually got to play pretty extensively thanks to Nintendo. You guys may or may not have seen my raw gameplay previews from this past weekend that I dropped, and you may have actually gotten a ton of notifications about them, and if you did, you know what's coming, but if you didn't, well, you're actually in for some surprises. So without further ado, let's get right into this. Alright, so first up we have the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. This is easily one of the most anticipated titles of 2019, and for good reason. It's a complete remaster of a classic Game Boy title that stole the hearts of so many gamers, myself included. I'm happy to report that this new version of Link's Awakening captures that same magic that made the original so special, while also introducing a new art style, HD graphics, and some new features to keep it feeling fresh here in the modern day era. This is a game you guys are absolutely gonna love no matter how many times you played the original, and the 15-minute or so demo that I played, it really went by all too quickly. I wanted so much more. I was so into it. September really can't come soon enough because Link's Awakening here, I can guarantee you guys this is going to be one of those must-have Switch titles. Next in line, we have Luigi's Mansion 3. This here is another one of those demos that went by all too quickly. I absolutely love the Luigi's Mansion games, and this third installment here is just a real treat. If you love the series like I do, you're gonna love this one. Luigi's Mansion 3 keeps all the core elements that made the game so unique, while also adding in Luigi, epic new boss battles, and new techniques like slamming ghosts to make them easier to catch. If you've never played one of these games before, it's far from your typical Mario game that you're used to. There's no jumping, there's no ground pounding, there's no punching, just a terrified Luigi with a poltergust vacuum trying to suck up all the ghosts. It's a weird concept at first, but it actually works and it's so much fun. Moving on forward, we have Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. Have you ever wanted to see Bowser or Eggman shred on a wave, or Mario and Sonic duke it out in karate? Well, now you can live out all your unlikely childhood fantasies because Mario, Sonic, and friends, they're at the Olympic Games once again. Even though we only got to play a handful of events at the demo, the game itself felt really well polished and was surprisingly tons of fun with a strong competitive aspect to it. I can totally see this being a game that will ruin friendships, and one that will also have a strong online community with top players aiming for the gold. If you like minigames and competitive games, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games is definitely a game to consider come November. Second to last, we have Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. This is a game I was really looking forward to playing at E3, and one I was certainly not disappointed by. In the gameplay footage that you're seeing, I teamed up with my friend Captain Alex in some local multiplayer action, and we just hacked and slashed and destroyed some enemies. Having never played any of the Ultimate Alliance games yet, I haven't, really thought what to expect, but having played this actually brought me back to the good old days of playing Champions of Norrath on my PS2 with friends. I know it seems like a weird comparison, but they're actually very similar in a way. You team up with a group of friends, choose your favorite superhero, and hack and slash your way through herds of enemies. I have a feeling I'm going to be spending a ton of time with this game when it drops next month, and spiderwebs will probably be along for the ride. This is going to be awesome. And finally, last but not least, we have Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. By now, everybody has seen the directs, they've seen the gameplay, and probably even have chosen their starter by now, but experiencing these games for yourself is a whole different animal. Sword and Shield are the first true home console Pokemon games, and that in itself is something really, really exciting. There's also the addition of Dynamax battles, which adds a whole new element to the Pokemon battle system. The majority of my demo experience was actually spent battling Nessa, the gym leader, and I have to say, it was really pretty epic. For only using the first evolution of the Pokemon, you're going Dynamax and becoming like these giant Pokemon Pokemon, it's kind of like a legendary battle in a way. Like the music changes, the scenery changes, the move change. It's pretty insane. It's pretty intense. I know people are upset over the national decks not being in this game, but these games, guys, they're going to offer a lot of new elements to the Pokemon series, and that in itself is something really, really exciting. Alrighty guys, so with that being said, let me know in the comments box down below what Switch game you are most hyped for. Is it one on this list? Is it another one? I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments box down below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because it always helps out the channel. And until the next one, I'll catch you guys later. Peace!